Something is happening right now that most people are choosing to ignore. While the world watches this celestial visitor streak across our skies, treating it like just another astronomical event to photograph and forget, there's a deeper truth unfolding. This comet isn't simply passing through our cosmic neighborhood. It's speaking directly to those who are ready to listen. You feel it, don't you? That inexplicable pull. That sense that something fundamental has shifted, even though you can't quite put your finger on what or why. You're not imagining it. And you're not alone. Beyond the science. Let's be clear about something from the start. This isn't about dismissing astronomy or scientific observation. The data is real. The measurements are valid. But there's an entire dimension of this experience that telescopes and spectrographs will never capture. There's a frequency to this event that resonates not with our instruments, but with something far more ancient within us. Think about how you first heard about this comet. Maybe it was a casual mention in the news, or a post on social media. But something about it caught your attention in a way that other celestial events haven't. There was a recognition, almost like hearing your name called in a crowded room. That moment of, wait, this feels important, wasn't random. It was your consciousness responding to a signal that most people will completely miss. The spiritually attuned have been feeling this for weeks now. A building pressure. An anticipation without clear cause. It's as if the universe has been holding its breath, and now, with this comet's arrival, something is finally beginning to exhale. The symptoms no one is discussing. Here's where things get interesting. There's a pattern emerging among certain individuals, a constellation of experiences that seem completely unrelated until you step back and see the bigger picture. People are reporting strange sensations they can't quite categorize. It's not illness, but it's definitely something physical. It's not anxiety, but there's an unmistakable intensity to it. Many are experiencing what can only be described as spiritual vertigo. Your body is here, grounded, going through the motions of daily life. But your energy feels scattered across multiple dimensions at once. You might find yourself suddenly exhausted after doing nothing particularly draining. Or conversely, filled with inexplicable bursts of creative energy at odd hours. Sleep has become strange, less like rest and more like time travel, where you wake up feeling like you've been somewhere else entirely. The thirst is another peculiar detail. A deep, persistent thirst that no amount of water seems to fully satisfy. It's as if your cells are trying to absorb something more than hydration, trying to adapt to a new frequency that requires a different kind of fuel. Then there are the emotional swings that make absolutely no logical sense. One moment you're feeling profoundly connected to everything, experiencing waves of inexplicable joy or deep knowing. The next, you're questioning everything about your life, feeling exposed and uncertain. These aren't mood swings in the conventional sense. They're frequency adjustments. The energetic ripple effect. What's actually happening here operates on a level that mainstream science isn't quite equipped to measure yet. This comet's tail is doing more than reflecting sunlight. It's creating subtle disturbances in Earth's energetic field, sending ripples through the magnetic and spiritual layers that surround our planet. Think of it like dropping a stone into a still pond. The visible splash is obvious, but the ripples extend far beyond that initial impact point. Sensitive individuals, empaths, those who've been doing their inner work for years, they're picking up these ripples like radio static. Your nervous system is ancient and far more sophisticated than we give it credit for. It can detect cosmic shifts long before your conscious mind has any framework to understand them. This is why you might feel restless without cause, or suddenly hyper-focused on ideas and projects that seem to come out of nowhere. Some people are experiencing what feels like sudden downloads of information. Brief moments of absolute clarity where complex concepts suddenly make perfect sense, only to dissolve back into confusion moments later. These aren't random mental glitches. They're your consciousness attempting to integrate new frequencies, trying to expand its capacity to hold more awareness, more truth, more light. The discomfort you might be feeling isn't a sign that something's wrong. It's actually proof that something is working. Energy doesn't move quietly through a system. It disturbs what's stagnant. It shakes loose what's been stuck. If your inner world feels like it's spinning right now, it's because you're finally in motion after perhaps years of unconscious stillness. The sensation of being watched. Here's something that many people are hesitant to mention because it sounds paranoid or delusional: the feeling of being observed. Not in a threatening way, but with an almost curious attention. You might catch yourself looking over your shoulder during quiet moments, sensing movement in your peripheral vision that vanishes when you turn to look directly. This isn't paranoia. It's energetic recognition. When awareness awakens within you, you become visible in realms that were previously invisible to you. Think of it like turning on a light in a dark room. Suddenly, everything in that room can see the light source. Your consciousness, as it expands and brightens, begins to register on frequencies that other forms of intelligence can perceive. Guides, higher dimensional beings, aspects of consciousness that exist beyond our typical sensory range, they're drawn to that light like moths to a flame. The comet's arrival has acted like a beacon, sending a pulse through these unseen realms that essentially announces, something conscious has awakened here. The chills you feel, the sudden warmth, the sensation that the air around you is somehow alive and attentive, these are the universe's way of acknowledging your frequency. You're not being monitored in any sinister sense. You're being recognized, welcomed, witnessed by a larger consciousness that celebrates your awakening. The Karmic Audit. There's another layer to this experience that feels deeply uncomfortable for many: the sense of being evaluated. It's as if an invisible mirror has been held up, reflecting not just who you are, but the alignment between your actions and your intentions. Old memories are surfacing seemingly at random. Decisions you made years ago are suddenly demanding your attention. Patterns you thought you'd moved beyond are presenting themselves again for review. This isn't punishment. It's preparation. Think of this moment as a cosmic checkpoint, a pause before the next level of your evolution. Everything feels amplified right now because it's all being weighed, measured, assessed not by some external judge, but by the truth of your own energy. You can't hide energy. It speaks louder than any words, any justifications, any stories you tell yourself. Some people are experiencing this as pressure, others as a kind of spiritual fatigue. It's the exhaustion that comes from carrying masks and pretenses, from the gap between who you show the world and who you actually are. This comet's frequency is collapsing those gaps, demanding authenticity not through force, but through the simple act of illumination. When light shines this brightly, shadows become impossible to maintain. The discomfort isn't meant to break you down. It's meant to show you what's ready to be released, what no longer serves the version of yourself that's trying to emerge. A portal that won't reopen. Here's the crucial truth that many people are missing: this isn't just another cosmic event in an infinite cycle of cosmic events. This is a one-time window. A singular opportunity that, once closed, won't present itself again in this form, in this alignment, in this lifetime. This comet isn't part of a predictable pattern like moon phases or planetary retrogrades. It's an anomaly. A wild card in the cosmic deck that opens a specific doorway for those conscious enough to recognize it. Right now, the fabric of reality is bending just enough to allow certain frequencies to pass through, certain opportunities to manifest, certain soul missions to activate. You're noticing the signs already if you're paying attention. Strange coincidences that feel too perfectly timed to be random. Unexpected encounters with people who speak directly to something you've been processing internally. Sudden realizations that arrive fully formed, as if downloaded from somewhere beyond your conscious mind. These are all indicators that the portal is open. But here's the thing about portals like this: they don't wait for you to feel ready. They test whether you already are. The energy carries a sense of urgency, but not the anxious kind. It's the urgency of recognition, the deep inner knowing that this is your moment. Not tomorrow's moment. Not next year's moment. This one. Right now. For those meant to step into their next level of purpose and power, this comet represents a threshold. Cross it now, or watch it close. This is why so many spiritually attuned people feel like they're standing at the edge of something vast. There's anticipation mixed with confusion. Clarity that comes in waves and then recedes. It's as if the universe itself is holding space, watching to see who will listen to the call and who will let the noise of ordinary life drown it out. What happens next? Some are calling it Comet Contact Syndrome, the rapid evolution that occurs when a soul encounters an intense celestial frequency. It's characterized by sudden creative bursts, insights that feel channeled from elsewhere, a distortion in how time feels, and a constant shifting sense of self. One day you feel like you've outgrown everything you once knew. The next, you're questioning the very foundations of your identity. This isn't a breakdown, though it might sometimes feel like one. It's compression. The universe taking lessons that were meant to unfold over years and condensing them into days or weeks. It's uncomfortable because growth at this speed doesn't allow for the usual adjustment period. You're being upgraded in real time, and your system is scrambling to integrate the changes. The restlessness you feel, that urgency to redefine your purpose and your path, that's your soul trying to catch up with its evolved version. You're not losing control. You're finally aligning with who you've always been beneath the layers of conditioning and compromise. The choice before you. This comet will fade from view. The portal it opened will close. The frequency will shift back to normal, and life will return to its usual rhythms. But you will be forever changed by what you allowed yourself to receive during this window. The question isn't whether this comet means something. The question is whether you're willing to act on what it's revealing to you. The awareness it's activating. The patterns it's illuminating. The next level it's inviting you to step into. Most will look up, see light in the sky, and forget about it by next week. But you were meant to notice. You were meant to feel the resonance. You were meant to understand that some moments in this existence are marked, set apart, charged with possibility that transcends ordinary experience. This is one of those moments. And it's speaking directly to you.